Before we jump into this episode, I want to invite you to join our community to help you become a better steward, scale to billions, and ultimately give more or all of it away. All I want you to do is to click the subscribe button right now. I love your support. It's incredible to see your comments, and we're just getting started. I can't wait to go on this journey with you. Thank you so much for subscribing. It means the world to me. Welcome to the Build to Billions podcast, where we guide successful entrepreneurs on their journey from millions to billions. We believe the key to scaling and compounding your wealth and life starts every single day with the mindset and practice of stewardship over ownership and applying billionaire biblical principles. Our ultimate goal is to help you scale and compound your wealth and life so you can give more or all of it away to help MVPs. My name is Brett Swartz. Each and every episode, we're joined by the world's top entrepreneurs, millionaires or billionaires, and they share their secrets, insights, and wisdom with us so we can all scale up and make a bigger impact. I'm excited about our next guest. But before we go there, we're also streaming here on Capital Gains Tax Solutions podcast and YouTube channels. So we appreciate all of the listeners out there as well. Excited about our next guest. He's out of the Atlanta area, and he's a president and he's a wealth advisor. He's the author of The Money and Meaning Journey. He's a CFP, financial advisor, financial planner, investment management. And he is going to help us today to help us get clarity, financial confidence, and some joy, especially as you go to exit or retire or move to the next season, next chapter of your life. He brings a wealth of knowledge and expertise. Please welcome to the show with me, Jeff Bernier. Jeff, how are we doing?
I'm doing great, Brett. Thanks for having me.
Excellent. For our listeners getting to know you for the first time, maybe tell us a little bit more about your story and your current focus.
Yeah, so my name is Jeff Bernier again. I'm the founder and president of a wealth management company here in the northern suburbs of Atlanta, Alpharetta, Georgia, for those of you that know the Atlanta area. And, I'm passionate about helping people get clear about what matters, especially my hero is a mid to late career professional who is strategizing what's next. And I went through a process myself when I turned 50 that we can talk about if you have interest, that really hit me like a ton of bricks. And that was a few years ago, but it just convinced me that I wanted to transform the way we were serving our clients so that we could serve them in a more holistic way in terms of, what matters most, not just about accumulating bigger net worth.
Absolutely. Let's dive right into that. So what's the number one secret to that you went through to learn how to navigate and or simplify the complexities of financial decisions or just planning?
Well, I think, if we back up for a moment, just think about this hero. We've got a lot of people who are late in their careers, and so much of their identity is tied up into what they do. And so we have these uniforms, and we have years and years of pats on the back and attaboys for performance. And we get to a certain point in life, and many of us get to a point, and just it's kind of like that movie that Jack Nicholson was in many years ago, where he says, "Is this all there is?" And we start losing the passion for the work that we're doing. And so we have to sort of go to the locker room and kind of figure out what's next. And so what happens oftentimes is they'll transition to retirement or into Act Two, as I call it in my book, without really being clear on their why and what matters. And so what often happens is we move into this next phase of life, and we treat Act Two like we did Act One, and we just get really busy and say yes to everything. And so I think the mistake we make is you've really got to go to the woods and kind of figure out, what matters before you even start doing the tactical planning around, the three important concepts that you have to evaluate as you prepare for this.
I couldn't agree with you more. I went through maybe a similar process with some coaching over the last year with the 100X program with a guy named Lloyd Reeb, and he talked about getting clear, getting unstuck, and getting going. And the concept was getting really clear on your personal life mission statement, your family mission, vision, values, getting unstuck in those areas that are holding you back, and then get going on that next journey or that next part of your journey. And then, of course, it includes the business, it includes the work, and it includes those. So if you like this little short clip of the interview I just did, click over here to watch the full interview. And please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much, everybody.